Hello, and we are back at the American Sports Builders Association show. By the time we're done with this, I'm going to have that name down. The ASBA show here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm Heidi Ellsworth, and we are looking to talk to everyone here. We've been getting contractors, salespeople, and now I'm so excited. We have a chemist.
Oh, geez.
A chemist with ICP. RJ, welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Can you introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Sure, yeah. Well, I'm RJ, Archibald. I work at ICP Group in Andover, Massachusetts. I'm one of the chemists there. I'm specifically the chemist for California Sport Services.
Love it.
But I've kind of worked on, I would say, most of the brands that we manufacture in the Andover facility. I've been there since about 2018.
Wow.
So yeah,
okay.
so it's been good. A lot of experience, a lot of different brands and different opportunities.
Thanks. Now, and you work mostly on California Sport Services.
Yeah, at this moment, since probably I would say 2 or 3 years ago, I'm strictly the chemist for California Sport Services.
That's great. Okay, what does that mean as a chemist? What's your day look like?
Yeah, it's funny because when I meet people and they're like, "What do you do?" and I'm like, I'm a chemist. They're like, "Oh, do you make drugs?" And I'm like, "No, it's not as interesting as that." Or but they think of Walter White. Honestly, that's what it is. That's everyone's understanding of what a chemist is.
I love it.
But it's not. I enjoy it pretty much for I make paint, and I try to keep it simple because there's a lot to it, but I think everybody knows paint. Everybody has probably worked with paint at some point in their life, and there's all different types of paint. You can classify it different ways, but for what I do is, I make coatings or paint that are specifically used for sport services, so tennis courts, tracks, pickleball courts. Pickleball's been huge for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that's most of what I do. And I guess what that means is I work in a lab, with a manufacturing facility and quality control. And I work with Tom, who you guys have probably seen multiple times now. I feel like he's always talking to you guys, which is good.
I love it.
I work with Tom, and we kind of, we get together and we figure out what our customers need, what the market needs, and how we can make our products better. And it's really mixing things in a pot in a lab, and doing the appropriate testing in-house and sending things out to be tested by third parties, and just making sure that year over year, we're trying to innovate. We're trying to make things, more affordable for everybody, and make better products.
I love it. And I know your sister company is in Australia.
Yeah.
So do you do a lot of work, kind of collaboration?
Yeah, we do. So we have, products that are essentially were formulated and manufactured in America that we want to, manufacture and produce in Australia as well. So I work with some tool manufacturers in Australia, and we also have great products that we make in Australia that we want to make here as well. So it's collaborative. It's back and forth. Yeah.
That's so cool. So when, as contractors are listening to this and really thinking about, okay, we need products that help with labor, make it easier for our labor crews, and not as much labor.
Yeah.
And we need products that are going to perform and last. That seems to me that all comes down to that initial chemistry, that initial development of those products.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's really like where it's one thing to say, hey, I think this is going to work. I have this formula. It looks good, but you really have to go and do all the extra labor to make sure it tests well, to make sure the customer likes it too. Because that's one thing for me in the lab is that it's one thing to make a product and to have a sample and to say it looks good to me, but I'm not a contractor. I have to make sure it's applicable to them, and they approve of it, and they want it, and they think it's going to be something that's going to, fulfill their customers' needs. So and Tom has so much experience. I mean, he's been here for like 30 something. He's been here probably for as close as I've been alive. He's been with the company. No offense to Tom. Don't, is what it is. But,
I love it.
But the benefit of that is, Tom has a lot of experience putting the product down, working with customers. So when I have something in the lab, it's awesome to have somebody like Tom where you can go to him and say, what do you think about this? Who should we get this to test? fast.
And what do you do? I love that. And I love the fact that you're listening to the contractors.
Yeah.
Contractor driven. I think that is so important. So any new, I mean, I know you have Cool Top that they came out, and that's just making a huge difference. Any other new things that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I would say probably the newer product that, you know, I formulated within the last year that we've kind of soft launched it. We haven't had a full launch for it yet because we just actually did some testing with Firefly, and we just got the results back, and everything looks pretty good. Is street ice. And I know that sounds like something from Walter White. It sounds like, hey, hold on a second, this is circling back to Walter White. But it's like
coming around.
It's a roller hockey surface.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So we reformulated a product that we had before, and it's improved performance, and we added some additional color offerings. And I know Tom, he's looking forward to, I think, launching it, having a full launch come this spring.
That's awesome. Yeah. Street ice.
Yeah, street
I love
ice.
the name.
Yeah. Don't get any wrong ideas.
Yeah, no, it's the fun stuff. It's for hockey. Yeah, roller hockey. I love it. Well, RJ, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you for taking some time out. I know we got a lot going on out here, but we really appreciate you.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if this was like a 5-minute stand-up type of deal. I was like, hold on a second.
He wanted to tell
Let me go
jokes.
over my notes.
Yeah.
No, thank you for having me.
Yeah, the only one who really got joked was Tom.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's good for that.
Okay, thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
Hang on, we're going to be